Hello, everybody, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 48 World, where we do soap opera reviews. Today, we're going to be going over The Young and the Restless, and I want to just take the time to say thank you for coming to my channel and viewing my videos. Please like and share my videos on your Instagram, Twitter account, as well as Facebook. If you haven't subscribed to my channel at this time, please do so. And always try to make a comment in the comment section to let me know what you thought about the episode, or if you want to dialogue a little bit more on my visual images that I was basically giving you during the episode that aired. Okay, we're going to be going over The Young and the Restless that aired on today, the 27th, which is a Monday, at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay, we just get right on into it. The summary for today is Victor and Nick revisit their painful past. Mariah resorts to extreme measures to protect Sharon, and Adam is given devastating news. Okay, as we always do, we recap off the last episode that they pretty much had given us from last week. That's when Dylan wants Adam to explain about the vial that they found in reference to a bottle that had poison in it. Of course, Adam is just saying he don't know where it came from. He knows Victor planted it or had someone to plant it, and we know it's poison, 100%, because everything else Victor been doing or conspiring against him has been coming true. So he just assumed that, yeah, there's poison in there. It's got my name written all over it, but I didn't do it. I didn't set the stuff to be found for anybody looking, and I didn't kill Constance. So that's pretty much where he's at with it. Then we go to Nicholas. Nicholas is still accusing his dad on sabotaging the family. Nick is over there at the prison house visiting his father, and he's wanting his father to confess about the whole events of what went on. And of course, Victor not giving up nothing. So he's pretty much saying, "You got me in here. I'm finna get somebody else in here. Why get the hell out of here?" And that's pretty much what it is. It's self-preservation. So then we go where Kevin is accusing Natalie of pretty much working with Victor and doing a lot of cyber attacking, especially when it comes to the oil rig refinery debacle that's going on with that whole issue. And she's trying to defend herself, saying it wasn't her to Kevin. But Kevin, of course, is looking at her sideways. Kevin is asking her, why does all the cyber attacks information seems to lead back to her? We go from there, we go to Sharon. Sharon is giving the good news to Mariah about replacing Sage at Chelsea's 2.0. When she is talking to Mariah about it, because Mariah's like, wow, thank you for doing it. I didn't think you were going to be doing that for me. Excuse me. Um, but that pretty much lands her into the section where Sharon is going over with her about the information, but Sharon is also seeing visions of Sage and about the whole thing about why she's still keeping a secret. Why haven't she told Nicholas that, baby Sully is not baby Sully, it's baby Christian. Okay, we leave that situation. We go to commercial, we come back. Sharon is still doing the same thing, seeing Sage talking about baby Sully, the secrets and all of that. She's trying to keep her composure, but Mariah sensed something's going on. Mariah goes on to tell Sharon that she's going to see a therapist for both of them. Sharon's trying to figure out how you're going to talk to a therapist about what she's going through without letting on that it's not you. Mariah pretty much says she thinks she has it all figured out, but anyway, she's going to make like it's totally about her so she can get some insight on how to help Sharon, since Sharon can't seem to go on her own and talk about her own instances about the situation. We leave there. We go back to Dylan, Chelsea, and Michael. They're all going over the evidence that was recently found, meaning the poison bottle. They had the liquid in there to have poisoned, allegedly, Constance Bingham. Dylan wants Adam to take the plea deal. Of course, Adam's saying he's not going to do it. Chelsea don't want him to do it, and Michael just don't understand why they talking in front of a police official when that's the duty and the hat that Dylan is wearing at this time. Dylan is not over there for a social call. He's over there doing his job, and Michael's trying to iterate that to Adam, but Adam don't seem to be getting the picture. We go back from there. We go to Natalie. She's saying she's not working with Victor. That's what she still keeps telling Kevin. He got the wrong girl. Somebody's trying to set her up, and it could be Mariah. Maybe Mariah is working with Victor. But Kevin's not really buying it. He's taking up for Mariah. So we go back from there to Sharon. Sharon is just trying to tell Mariah, no, don't do that. It has to be another way. We go to Victor. Victor says he has put family 100% first all of the time. Nicholas is saying you can't commit crimes and expect people to look the other way. So they're basically still down there at the jailhouse arguing. Victor's telling Nicholas, do he remember when he squealed to the feds on him? And Victor said, I forgave you for that. But of course, Victor had something to do with being in that situation where the feds had to come looking for him. He was just trying to get out of it. So that's what basically Nicholas is trying to tell his dad. Dad, you do the things first, and then you want people to help you out of it. That's what we're saying, that you should stay out of stuff so you don't have to be lying and clawing your way out and paying people out to do all this dirty stuff. But Victor not hearing it. We go back to Mariah. Mariah's saying she's going to see a therapist for the both of them. She's not going to let Sharon talk her out of it. Sharon says she can't give up baby Sully. She done got too attached to him, this, that, and the other. Then she have another vision in her mind of Sage saying the baby name is Christian, not Sully. Sage is tearing into Sharon until Sharon is screaming at the top of her lungs. And this forces Faith to come down and check on her. Because, of course, Mariah had already left her at this time. So basically, we're like, okay, what's going on? Why is it going this way and this, that, and the other? So it kind of frightens Sage when she comes, I'm not Sage, Faith, when she comes down to see her mama talking to somebody, but there's nobody there. So she's kind of worried about her mom. We go from there. Nicholas says he's telling his dad at the prison that Victor needs a staff, not a family. Victor says he will be alone. He's always been alone. He's going to do things alone. And then he just dismissed Nicholas, tell him to get from his sight. Then we have Kevin. Kevin and Natalie still fussing until Mariah comes into Crimson Lights, and Natalie wants to put her current troubles that Kevin is getting on her about on Mariah. Kevin's still not buying it. He actually gets up and leaves to go try to figure out some other avenues of what's going on. But technically, he's going over there to see Victor. We go to Dylan. Dylan is explaining to Chelsea and Adam and Michael. Adam Bale may be in a situation of being revoked because of possible flight risk. We go to commercial. We come back from commercial. Michael's trying to convince Adam the judge is not going to revoke your bail. Chelsea's begging Dylan to look the other way and, don't take Adam away from her just as yet. And, she's really, really crying and carrying on. Then we leave there. We go to Mariah. Mariah's meeting with a therapist at Crimson Lights while Natalie is looking on. Sharon is going over with Faith about why she was hollering when Nicholas pops up to pick her up for her daughter daddy date or dinner date or whatever. And so she pretty much tries to tell little Faith that she wasn't hollering at Mariah. She just basically misunderstood the whole conversation. And Faith like, I ain't misunderstand that. She didn't tell her mom that, but she was like, I ain't misunderstood nothing. But anyway, she hears Nicholas' car driving up. She tells Faith to go get her stuff so she can go on out with her date with her dad. So she's happy about that, and she leaves and go gets finishing touches or whatever, and comes back downstairs. Um, Sharon, she invited Nicholas in, and Nicholas goes on to tell her that he went and saw his father, and she's basically wanting to know what went on, because she's seeing him in somewhat distress mode. And he goes on to say he was there listening to his dad and talk all this crap about the family. And, it was just very, not a pleasant visit. Then, while she's going on the comings and goings of Nick's visit with his dad, she sees Sage again. Sage appears again behind Nicholas, and Nicholas is asking her, "Is she okay?" Because she's acting like she just seen a ghost. We go to commercial. We come back. Sharon is looking like I said, she's seen a ghost, and Nicholas is noticing that. He's asking her, "What's going on with you, honey? What's going on?" So Faith comes back downstairs to see Nicholas and Faith. Well, basically, she tells Nicholas she has to go upstairs to check on Faith's cellar. And Faith is coming down the stairs at the time to greet her dad. So, he goes back in from, parenting mode. Well, I guess relationship mode to parenting mode. And he said, Faith, are you ready to go? I'm ready to get my thing on. And I, just talking with his daughter pleasantly and stuff. She like, Dad, I don't think so. Say we're going to have to take a rain check. That child, I tell you, she a child, but she got grown mentalities. Okay? Grown folks thinking mentalities. So he's basically, trying to figure out what's going on, why she don't want to go. And then he had just experienced something with Sharon very weirdly also. So Faith goes on to say she think Mommy and Mariah got into an argument. And she just really don't want to leave her by herself and this, that, and the other. And he basically going to get a little bit more information from her. And then he said, okay, well, we're going to have to do this. So when Sharon comes back downstairs, she's wondering why they're still there. And he said it's going to change the plans. So basically, instead of them having a daughter and father date night, both of them decided to just stay at home with Sharon and keep her company because they really don't know what's going on with her, period. So that was pretty much that. Um, then we go back to Natalie. Natalie's trying to tear into Mariah about hacking the computer system to where Victor's company is in sabotage mode and this, that, and the other. And the only reason why she got that way is because she had just had a conversation with Kevin, and Kevin was drilling her. And then Mariah, just out the blue, was going to make, a joke about hacking into somebody's system. So when Natalie thinks she has Mariah by the balls or by the breast, she going to be saying, oh, so you are admitting to sabotaging, the numerous oil refinery project and thus far and this, that, and the other. And she's like, no, nut. I said that as a joke, So it's just like they're trying to drop hint and tea. But I just don't know who to believe right now. Then we go to Kevin. Kevin is over there with Victor visiting him and pretty much asking him about the oil refinery corporation division and how it's being possibly sabotaged. So he's basically asking Victor, do you know anything about that? Victor's not giving up anything. He told Kevin he need to come back with some more because he ain't dishing out no dirt on him to incriminate anybody to bring stuff back to him. So Kevin pretty much leaves, but he notices a surveillance monitor, meaning if he can tap into that, he can pretty much find out who has been coming seeing Victor. So that's pretty much what he gets Natalie to help him with a little later on in the episode. We leave that situation. We go to Dylan. Dylan is postponing taking Adam to jail for now because of the situation. His son is there. Michael is pleading with him. So he just said, I'll post a guard on the outside, but don't think about leaving, of course. They're being very gracious to him for that. We go to commercial. We come back. We got Natalie is blaming Mariah for Kevin not supporting her. They're going back and forth about who man it is, but then Mariah be like, fuck it, I got to go because I don't got my consultation in with this therapist, and now I got to go and share this findings with my mom. Then we go to Dylan. Dylan comes home and finds Nicholas there with Faith and Sharon. And, he pretty much, interrupt their little whatever they got going on. And Faith is excused because she wants to go get a soda pop or a popsicle or whatnot, and then she comes back to find them talking about police related stuff. Dylan just going over the comings and goings of what's going on with Adam, Chelsea, and Michael, and Sharon saying one thing, Nicholas saying another, Dylan still saying it could be our father. All of them agree. Yep, that may be true. So then, baby girl Faith says, everything is out in the kitchen as far as her snacks and this, that, and the other. So Dylan leaves. He takes Faith to the what do you call it? The grocery store to replenish her stash because he forgot to do it anyway. He was supposed to have did it for her. So they scooped on down to the store, leaving Sharon and Nicholas to fend for themselves with baby Sully. We leave that situation. We go to Adam. Adam is spending quality time with baby Connor, and Chelsea's looking on behind them at their interactions. We go back to Kevin. Kevin is meeting again with Natalie at Crimson Lights and going over the issues of who could be making her look like she's a part of Victor's plan to set up Adam for Constance Bingham's death and the oil refinery sabotage. Then we go to Mariah. Mariah's giving Nicholas false information about the oil spill rig, and Victor's also behind it all. That she done got back. She see Nicholas there, and she waited until not Mariah, she waited until Dylan and Faith left for the store before she gonna try to drop a bomb on what do you call it, Nicholas about possibly Victor and Natalie having a part into whatever's going on with information being leaked to another source that they know nothing about. Then we go to the last and final scene. Michael's telling Victor to go ahead and clear Adam's name. Victor says Adam is a punk. He'll see Adam in court. And that's pretty much where it is because he went over there as a last ditch plea to talk to Victor at the jailhouse to say, look, your son's going to go to jail for a long time. All the cards are stacked against him. Why don't you stop this vendetta against your family and cut some slack? And men fences or whatnot. Victor said he ain't hearing none of that. So that was pretty much my take on The Young and the Restless that aired today, June 27th, Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I threw some clues in there in my visuals to pretty much make you think, could Chloe be coming back? Is Chloe and Natalie working together? But could possibly Mariah be in the mix somehow? But anyway, my personal belief is Chloe done came back to town. She hates Adam, especially when her baby girl Delia died and she donated the eyes to baby Connor. And like I said, I just my suspicion. So hopefully y'all can get in them comments and tell me what y'all think finna happen. But I'm tired of this storyline. They need to go on and tell us what's going on. Okay? But anyway, blessings to you all. Hope you enjoyed the recap review of The Young and the Restless. Take care. Blessings. Bye-bye.